Want proof that manifestation is real? Hello, I'm Shannon. Welcome to my channel. And I talk all about manifestation as a lifestyle, every area of your life. And I want to help you manifest in 24 hours. And you prove to yourself that manifestation is real. I want you to remember, this is a game. Life is a game. This is a game, the game of life. And you know how to play the game of life. You know how to tap into infinite intelligence. Manifest in 24 hours by saying by saying to your higher self, demonstrate to me that I can manifest in 24 hours. This is what I want you to do. I want you to say, higher self, demonstrate to me that I can manifest in 24 hours. Demonstrate to me that you are always here with me and listening to me. Demonstrate that I can receive a gift within 24 hours. And I will know it. I will know it came from you. I will know that we created it together because I will have that intuitive knowing. I want you to comment here now. I can manifest in 24 hours. I have proof. I want you to save this and come back to it. Come back to my channel so you can write your success story, because you can manifest in 24 hours. Your higher self is always listening to you. Your higher self is at your command. Hello everyone. I'm live. I was just checking because I'm live both on TikTok and on YouTube. Do you know exactly what to do? You're going to take this exercise and use it as a little game. And you are going to prove to yourself that manifestation is real and manifest a gift in 24 hours. To do that, you're going to talk to your higher self and say, demonstrate to me, reveal to me that you're always listening to me. Reveal and demonstrate to me that I am a master manifester. Reveal and demonstrate to me that I receive a gift in 24 hours. I will know the gift came from you. I will know you're always with me listening. I will know that you always hear me. Thank you. Save this video because you are going to come back here with results. And you are going to prove manifestation is real. You will have some sort of feeling within, knowing this is true and this is real. So use that exercise as a game, because this is a game of life. You need to have the tools to play the game of life. You need to have the master key to play the game of life. What's the master key? The master key is that your words create your reality. Your thoughts, your inner world creates the outer world. Your inner world is pushed out. So let me answer some questions. And I will start on TikTok, and I also have YouTube. I will answer questions from both places. Hello, everyone. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the hearts. I appreciate it. Hello. Hi, Nikisha. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Well, where are we? Here we are. Good to see you. I manifested this. Yes, you did, Jazz. I manifested you also here. Hi, Moy. Hello, hello. Yes, love and life. I can manifest in 24 hours. Do you understand? You're downloading that as part of your self-concept. By claiming that, by stating that, you're downloading that as part of your self-concept. Hi, Alicia. How do I get my ex to want me back and miss me? Alicia, or is it Alicia? You want to speak it into existence. You have to be the version of you who already has your ex back. What would you say if you already had your ex back? Who would you be if you already have your ex back? How would you feel if you're already together? So it's not even your ex anymore. How do you feel now that you're already loved, chosen in your relationship? And be that version of you. That's how you get your ex back. You get your ex back by focusing your energy inward and seeing the vision of who you are with that desire. See yourself with that desire. See yourself as loved. See yourself as this person who's loved by that specific person. And you don't need them to miss you anymore, because you don't want to create the reality where they're missing you. I mean, sure, when they're at work, they miss you, but create the reality where they are with you. Create the reality, he's with you, she's with you, by claiming it, by stating it. Your words precede the outer reality. So keep claiming it, keep saying it, right? Keep knowing it. Yes, I can manifest in 24 hours and I have proof. So let's do that for your specific person. Back to Alicia. With your ex, you're going to manifest in the next 24 hours, your specific person, your ex, you're going to manifest something from them that you will know this is done. Whether it's a text, whether it's a phone call, something will happen that you will know this is done. Can you save this video or follow me here, subscribe to me here, so you can come back and show us and tell us what happened? Because you're going to have results in the next 24 hours. I already know it. I already imagined it. How can I manifest money without working? By knowing that money is just an energy, by no longer buying into the beliefs that you have to work for money. So you have to claim, who would you be if you have money in abundance, which that's your natural state, right? Your natural state is abundance. So who are you? In order to manifest and live that experience, you have to see through that perspective. Claim it. Okay, so this is what you say, and this is what you see in your mind's eye. I manifest money. I've manifested abundance. All my bills are paid. I am financially free. I am a magnet for money. All of that implies you don't have to work. I get paid to exist. You can manifest someone to show up in your life to provide for you. Do you understand? We don't have to know that how. All you have to do is keep claiming it until it becomes true, until you're living that life. Okay, let me go over to YouTube for a little bit. I'm answering questions both on YouTube and on TikTok. Yes, Maggie, you can manifest in 24 hours. Sazzle, manifest in 24 hours. Thank you for the compliments. How to keep going when you feel like giving up. 2 years hot and cold with SP. Stop focusing on the cold behavior with your SP. That's why it's happening. Sazzle, your reality is your consciousness pushed out. Well, what does that mean? That means whatever you're aware of is your reality. So you're aware of hot and cold behavior. It must be. It must be. So you need to pay more attention to the hot behavior and say, yeah, give me more of that. I love that. And then if there's cold behavior, you are either replacing it, use revision, imagining hot behavior, going to the end. You have to think from the version of you who has your desire. The version of you who has your desire, what do you say? What do you see? What do you feel? You're already loved, because that's what you want, right? You want your person to show up loving you, choosing you. You feel loved, you feel wanted, you feel secure. You are in a relationship. Now, you've got to step into that version of you, the thinking and feeling of that version of you. You can change this today. In 24 hours, you're going to see hot behavior. You're going to come back here and you're going to post your success story. Because you're seeing right now, we're implanting that. We're planting that seed. We're planting that seed. It's done. You're going to see hot behavior. You're not going to talk about the past. You're not going to talk about how long it's been, because that implies you don't have your desire. That's the mistake people make. They talk about the past. Oh, it's been this long. It's not working. I'm doing something wrong. No, you've got to stay in the present. In the present moment, it's already done. You've got to decide in the present moment, it's already done. I love that analogy of planting a seed, because imagine this is the ground, right? This is the top soil, right? Top soil. And you take a seed and you plant it. Well, you dug it up and you put the seed in, and then you put the topsoil back. The seed is here. So remember, your thoughts are seeds that come to a harvest in your reality. So you plant the seed. We're together. Beautiful relationship. I'm chosen. I'm loved. You picture that. You talk about it. You see that. Remember, you planted it. It's done. What's going to happen? Well, from this perspective, you don't see any evidence. Are you going to decide it's not done? Because if you decide you see no evidence, but guess what? This seed already started to root and open up. It started to open first and then take root. And it's actually growing, but it's underground, but you can't see it. But from this perspective, if you keep saying, I don't see any evidence. Well, now you're digging up that seed and you planted a new seed. And you planted a new seed that says, I see no evidence. And then that one's growing. And then you are cultivating that seed to grow. If we plant an apple tree and we have the seed, we put the seed in the ground. You put the seed in the ground, now you went in the house. You planted it. You came out the next day, you look, you say, well, what happened? It didn't happen. Maybe I should dig it up. I better look in the ground and see if I did that right. Well, remember, you planted the seed. You're doing it wrong if you're saying what's wrong. What you're doing right, to do it right, to imagine correctly, to be in the end, is knowing it's done because you planted an apple seed. What would you do then? You just planted this beautiful apple orchard in your backyard, lots of seeds. What if there's no evidence tomorrow? But guess what? That seed already started to move and grow. So what should you do? You should be inside thinking, oh my God, all the apple pies I'm gonna bake with those apples. Remember, there are no apples yet. There's no branches, there's no root, there's nothing you can see. But what should you be doing? You should be inside or on your day thinking, oh, I'm making that apple pie. What else? Oh, I just love having a snack with apples. I love apples and peanut butter. You could be thinking about you having the apples, what you're gonna do with it. And that's how you cultivate for that seed to grow. You're watering your garden. You have to water your garden by imagining what are you gonna do with those apples. Okay, so let's replace it with money or a specific person or anything, right? You plant the seed. Think of your desire as a seed. It's a really powerful way to see it. Okay, your desire is a seed. By the way, you actually have the power for that seed to manifest within 24 hours. That's how much power you have. You really do. Okay, but let's just look at it this way. You have a seed that you planted, love, specific person loving me, right? You planted that, or money or health, right? Whatever desire is, right? So you planted the seed, but remember, right now you see nothing. Are you gonna start freaking out? Or this is exactly what you need to do to manifest your desire. You planted the seed. Therefore, what should you be assuming? Because this is law of assumption. You should be assuming, ooh, I like that. I planted a seed, he's obsessed. Or like adoring me. Plant that seed and think about that seed flourishing and growing. You planted a seed of money, that you don't have to work and money just shows up. Then I want you to fantasize and daydream about that. I want that to be at the top of your mind, at the forefront of your mind. Just like if you planted a seed and you're thinking about, you're gonna make apple pies, what else could you do with the apples? I mean, so many recipes. You've got to be thinking like that. You think of yourself having possession, living the life with the apples, right? You have to picture that versus it's not happening. Because if you think it's not happening, you're the creator. Therefore, the mirror of the world will prove that's true. Silver platter, here you go. Nothing happening. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Right? So you have to remember the seed is planted. As you move on your day and you go, oh my God, he didn't call me today. It still didn't work. Nope. You just stop yourself and say, wait a minute, I planted that seed and all I have to do is let that seed grow, and it is growing. See, it's you talk yourself into it. Just talk yourself into it instead of talking yourself out of it. I planted the seed. I know it's done. I've seen evidence in the past. I could see this beautiful relationship. I could feel myself being loved and adored. I love that I'm so wanted. I love that I have this desire. I love that money shows up for me. I love that I'm a magnet for money. Remember, there might not be proof yet, because from this point of view, your eyes are looking at the soil and the surface. You planted the seed. Guess what? It is moving. Everything's moving. Therefore, in this present moment, everything is perfect. You planted the seed. Everything is perfect. But look, you're looking here. You see nothing. How could you say it's perfect? But it is. It is perfect. You have that assumption. Everything is perfect now. Why? Because you already planted the seed. It's already growing. That's why. Not that you're accepting what's out here. You're not accepting that whatever you see, that you're not accepting and saying this is barren, it didn't happen. Don't say that, because you'll create it. You're seeing what's in the vision, the seed that you planted. You're focused on that vision, on that dream. You're claiming it. That's how you get manifestations over and over and over, and become someone who manifests in 24 hours. Plant that seed. I'm someone that manifests fast in 24 hours. So I even did that. And in the beginning, I didn't get the result in 24 hours. But did I decide I didn't get it? No. I had to keep claiming it until it became true. So that's the part you have to get over. Keep claiming it until it's true. You planted the seed. You trust. You're walking in faith. Faith is loyalty to that unseen reality. Faith is loyalty to your dream and your desire. Seeing yourself with your dream and your desire, even though it's not visible, it's underground. Okay, it doesn't mean the manifestation is underground, right? The manifestation may not be visible, but what you see now, everything is already perfect. Everything right now is perfectly aligned. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And if you have that assumption and that attitude, you're going to see evidence faster than you can imagine. You're going to see hot behavior over and over and over. You're going to see a garden flourishing. Flourishing. You'll be living your dream life. I intend you walk away from this live and you see instant manifestations today. Manifest in 24 hours, yes. Thank you, Alec. Arth, yeah, this ideology is quite delusional, but I've tested it over and over, so I don't know. I actually think reality, the way that I lived almost my whole life, was delusional. I thought that I was small. That's delusional. I thought that I couldn't change circumstances. That's actually delusional. So I'm so glad that I no longer buy into the ideologies of the world that exist unless they align with what I want to experience. Okay, Hanel. If I visualize a scene or maybe script write that same scene while imagining it simultaneously as an end scene on a loop frequently enough to get into the state of the wish fulfilled. Are you saying, is that good enough? It is. That is good enough. That is the end. You're doing it correctly. You can't see any other detail in the scene. It is enough. Don't worry about the detail. You can practice that. It has to do with it's feeling. It's a mood. Feeling not your emotions, but feeling the mood. Feeling the mood of being loved. Feeling the mood of already being together. It's done. I love it. Scott, your wife is a magnet for money. She shows up in 24 hours saying, guess what happened, honey? And she tells a whole story about this money that showed up for her. Okay, let me go back. I'm back and forth. Hello, everybody. I'm live both on YouTube and on TikTok. So let me go back to TikTok. Okay, hold on. I'm finding out where I am. Hi, I am Gold. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the hearts and the love. I appreciate it so much. Yes, it gets easier with practice, right? It's just like learning any instrument or any new skill. It gets easier with practice. You're assimilating a new pattern, just like walking, just like a baby learning to walk. They assimilated that new pattern. They fell down and then all of a sudden they're just walking, or like riding a bike. You will just get this by practicing it. It will just become your nature. Okay, Sarah, you said SP texted me yesterday. He told me he wanted to hang out. We haven't talked anymore since that. Sarah, go to the end. Who are you if you already have the message? I want you to imagine the conversation that you would have wanted to have hanging out. Practice inner conversations as if you did hang out, and then watch what happens. But remember, the inner world precedes the outer physical world. So you imagine it first, it will be pushed out. It will advance into your future. What we're thinking now, the present moment is always the present moment. But what we're thinking about will advance into our future. So stop thinking about we haven't talked. Because if you're thinking about we haven't talked, that will advance into your future. Start having a conversation with him. Imagine you did hang out. What did he say to you? Imagine you hung out and now later on you're just chatting on the phone. And he's saying, it was so good to see you. I just love being with you. You're so beautiful. You're so amazing. And what would you say back? Because if you practice this conversation, it will advance into your future. What we usually do is we practice what we don't want. Not usually, in the past. You don't do it anymore, right? But we're trained, conditioned, not really trained. We've been conditioned on some level to talk about the problem or to worry about the problem. Remember, there is no problem. You can create, there is no problem. You are already together. Picture that. Picture a conversation. Imagine a conversation from already being in love and already being together. And practice that. Practice those ideas more than the opposite, and you'll see it advances into your future. How do I stop stressing over the time my manifestation takes? So when you're stressing about time, you're already claiming you don't have it. You have to have that awareness. If you are focused on time, about your manifestation not having it, you're saying you're not having it. You're not really, you might not be verbally saying that, but you're implying you don't have it. You're stressed about time because you're implying you don't have it. Manifesting your ex back. So how do you stop focusing on time? By living your dream life now. You already planted the seed. Remember, your desire, manifesting your person, is a seed that you planted. So through your vantage, through your vision in the 3D, You're looking here, you see no evidence. It's barren. But you planted the seed, remember. So you have to trust that seed that you planted. Give love to the seed that you planted. And you give love to the seed you planted by living your joy, by claiming you already have it. There's many ways. By claiming gratitude. Thank you for my desire. Remember, if you have your desire, you would feel like you're living your dream life, right? You'd feel happy. So go live and be happy now. You planted your seed. Go live and be happy now. It's done. So you won't think about time if you live the present moment, living your highest joy. Go play. If you were out playing, you wouldn't be worrying. And remember, the more you're doing like in the present moment, whatever you're doing advances into your future. So if you're playing and you're like lost in what you're doing, right? Like for example, earlier today I was playing pickleball. I'm lost in it. Lost in it meaning I'm in it. I'm playing, I'm focused on the game, laughing with the ladies that I'm playing with, having a great time, right? I'm in the present moment as if nothing is missing. That means my future that moment advances into my future. Moments like, the more I do that, it's advancing more into my future. I'm feeling abundant when I'm doing that. I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling good, right? That's all advancing into my future. That's why one of the greatest hacks, the key, is to live your joy now. Because if you're not living your joy now, and you feel like you're waiting for it, then you're manifesting that you're still waiting for it. The world will be like, hey, let me prove to you you're waiting for that. With more evidence, with more circumstances of waiting. Nothing can hold you back. Can you feel that? Can you be the version of you? It's like nothing's gonna hold you back. You're gonna go do today, right now, what you would be doing if you already have the relationship. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, I appreciate it. So it's a mood, it's an energy. Be in the energy of there's no problem. There's no problem. If you're in the energy that there is a problem, I don't have it. What time is it? How many days has it been and I still don't have it? What's that? I've never had that. There was like a sound effect on my end. Did you all hear that? Okay, anyway, that was fun. Be in the energy that it's already taken care of. And if something's already taken care of, do you sit around worrying about time? Do you sit around worrying? Because if you're sitting around, I'm not just saying sitting around, you're moving through your day, living in worry, waiting, then the world's gonna show that's true. Remember, you planted the seed. It's done. Your job is to have that vision. Envision yourself. You planted the apple seed. Now picture apple pie. Oh, you can make lots of apple pies for everybody. You have a lot to give. Apples, apples everywhere, right? Okay, so you plant a seed of love. Relationship, it's done. I want you to be thinking about how delicious this relationship is. That includes who you are. You have to be the version of you who has that desire. If you have your desire, you're not worried. You're not waiting. You're living. That's the key. That's the key. Be living now. Go play. I want you to make a decision today. You're going to go do something that is playful and fun that you enjoy. Because there's nothing to be doing other than knowing it's done and living your joy. Plant your seeds and now live your joy. Sarah, ignore whatever happened today. Ignore that. Go into inner conversations with your person. Or you can also imagine your specific person came right up to you. There is only the present moment. In the present moment, I mean, so it's not like there's only one way to do this. You could be like, so he saw you, well, that's too bad, because he's not going to be part of your life anymore, because you're living your best life. And you know that love is yours, and you know that there is someone for you, and you know your value, and you know that you're loved. If you knew that, it will show up for you. What if I'm getting hot and cold behavior from SP? I'm always initiating text. How do I flip this? By imagining the hot behavior. Okay, you got the cold behavior, now you probably dissected it. What does that mean? So you dissected it from a version of you who felt unsure, insecure, right? You have to see, really, you're a creator. Okay, so rather than react, act. That means create. This is acting. It's actually acting. Reality is acting. You've got to be the version of you who gets hot behavior. What would you think about? What would you see? What would you feel? You then ignore any text that is unlike the end. Ignore any of those messages and imagine your wish fulfilled. You have to ignore that and imagine your wish fulfilled. You flip it by saying, I am irresistible. I'm already loved. I'm adored. So plant those seeds and imagine that vision. Plant the seeds. I'm magnetic. Plant the seed. He shows up for me. And picture that. What would it be like if SP shows up for you? Loving you, adoring you, so good to you, so loving, so caring. See, you have your choice to put your attention on something right now in the present. You have a choice to what you put your attention on in the present. Are you going to put your attention on, oh, why did he say that? Who is he with? What did he post? Are you going to put your attention there? Because that's going to advance into your future. Or, now, right, these aren't the only two choices. I'm just giving you some ideas because this is going to initiate within you a shift. Or would you put your attention on, I am magnetic, advance into your future. I am amazing, advance into your future. I'm a master manifester, advance into your future. That's how you flip it. You just say, I'm flipping this right now. I'm a master manifester. I'm gorgeous. I'm magnetic. Oh, but what if you walk out the door and nobody shows you you're magnetic? Do you still decide you're magnetic? That's the key. That even though the world hasn't shifted or shown you any evidence, that you still know that you are. It's the same way as planting the seed. Okay? One of the most powerful ways to see reality. It's a seed that you planted. So you planted that seed, and what if a bunch of people came up and said, well, I don't see anything. Looks like you have nothing. Well, you would know. You would know. You'd be like, no, yeah, I do have it. I planted those seeds. I have it. You don't have to convince anyone. It's only you that you have to decide that it's true, right? So you plant the seed that you're magnetic. What if no one tells you or shows you you're magnetic immediately? What if that happened? Are you going to decide you're not magnetic anymore? No one gave you attention. But you have to remember you planted the seed. It means you have to remember you claim this is who you are until it actually is a manifested fact in your reality. I am a magnet for money. Plant that seed. I'm a magnet for money. What if it didn't show you today and you needed it? No, well, that means you have to still keep saying it. I am a magnet for money. Money shows up for me now. I'm telling you, someone might call you right now and say, hey, I want to give you this gift. I want to pay for your something. This happens to me over and over and over. I was just telling my VIP group how many times some stranger has paid my bill for myself as a family, when I'm out with my family, and strangers want to pay my bill. Why? Because I affirmed it. That's why. I affirmed it. I affirmed it. I affirm that people want a gift. I do the same, by the way. It's give and take. Remember, you planted the seed. Hold to your vision. Hold to the vision that you planted the seed. It's done. And don't let anything or anyone take you out of the wish fulfilled. Do not let anyone ruffle your feathers. I don't care what they told you about your SP. Guess who I saw? Guess what I saw on social media? Guess who he liked today? Is that going to take you out of the wish fulfilled? Because that means that you're not in the wish fulfilled. If somebody told you something like that and you're like, oh my God, what? It means you are not anchored in this new version of you. Who cares? You have the power to change that circumstance. That's how much power you have. Okay, I'm live both on TikTok and YouTube. Let me go back to YouTube. Great to catch you. Thank you, dearly. Okay. Okay, some advice here. Keeping you in the mix. You said she's right. She helped me when I was in a dark place. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making that comment so other people also know that you have the power to change it. You're the one that changed it. You're the one that changed it because you tested it and you saw that you're the operant power. Hi, Caleb. You said, I spent time with the girl on campus. We hugged. This made me think of SP and us not messaging each other. So why didn't you think of SP and messaging each other? Remember, your imagination creates. What do you want to create? Okay. I'm just trying to see some questions that we have. Catherine, you said, how do you change reality with the government doing a digital currency and drones? Why don't you tell me what it is you desire? What do you want? Put your attention on what you want. Tell me you have it. And then that's what you claim. That's what you affirm. That's what you put your attention on. Tell me what you desire. Tell me as if it's already done. Okay? That's how you'll change it. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for all. I know there's 83 new questions. I have to actually. Does anyone have tips to deal with emotions while manifesting? Remember, your reality is what you put attention on is manifesting. So how do you deal with your emotions? It's not that you can't feel. You can feel. Allow yourself to feel your emotion, but don't allow yourself to imagine that you don't have your desire. So feel any emotion and imagine yourself with your desire. That's the key. See yourself with your desire. You are bending reality each and every moment. Okay, guys, I love you all. I've got to go. I've got an appointment. Follow me on YouTube if you're not following me, or subscribe to my YouTube channel or my TikTok. Join my TikTok. The link's in my bio. If you want to work with me, there are many ways to work with me. Go to the link in my bio. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.